Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eclipse Wrestling. Our next bout is for the Eclipse Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger in the corner to my right. He hails from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 175 pounds, A1 Anthony Young. His opponent is the Eclipse Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Also from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 198 pounds, he is the White Rabbit, Zack Rayne.
White Rabbit, Zack Rayne in here. I mean, guys, like I said, I'm new to this place, so how long has he actually had this title for now?
He's had this title for, it's been pretty, I think a little over a year now. He's been the heavyweight champion of Eclipse.
Yes, I would say you're right, Mike.
And he's defended against all comers, including a guy we saw before, the Reverend Hunt. So Zack Rayne's taken on all challengers, no matter who it is. And I'll be honest with you, Zack Rayne's another guy I've known for almost 10 years in this business. He's one of those guys who was around in the promotion I first started. So I know what Zack Rayne is all about, that beautiful championship right here at ringside.
And he has his work cut out for him, especially with youngster Anthony Young, A1 Anthony Young, pardon me. And one thing about Anthony Young, high flyer, and man knows his way around the wrestling ring, and he's only just begun.
The Sky Prince himself, and that's what's impressive. So these guys, he's been a year in the business from what I understand.
Well, he's going to get an education with Zack Rayne.
Wrestles primarily in IWC, as I understand it. But you know what? That's great. You can wrestle those places, but until you make a name for yourself here, and what a way to start making that name against the champion.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, this is for the Eclipse Championship. Could you imagine if a youngster like Young were to, pull the upset here? Because I mean, the odds are against him. I mean, that's all there is to it, especially Zack Rayne, who's been a veteran now for pretty much over 10 years.
Well,
Exactly.
And Zack Rayne's got to look over him. He's kind of looking over his shoulder as well, because he's still, he knows that Mad Max has been tracking him down and has been following him.
That is one person you don't want tracking you down.
No.
We saw earlier what he did.
Exactly.
Test of strength, you could say, guys, right now, like back and forth.
Exactly.
Young is sticking in there with him.
Yeah, Zack Rayne won that title in August 3rd, 2019 in this building, Eclipse Heatwave, against the former champion.
When was it? I'm sorry.
That was August 3rd, 2019.
Okay.
So over a year, he's been the champion.
Now, Zack Rayne has done his homework. I mean, he already pretty much working the knee he was doing a little bit earlier there with Young. He's taking those legs off, and when you're a high flyer, you need your legs more than anything.
Well, Zack used to be a high flyer. He's going a little more ground-based over the years. It's kind of like, it seems like an evolution of styles. When you're young, you want to high fly, you want to show off this move. But as you get older, you start realizing that you start going to the ground game. The perfect example of that back in the day was Owen Hart. Owen Hart was a high flyer in his Tiger Mask in Japan.
Yes, he was. I remember watching those matches as a kid, just thinking, wow.
Even in the early WCW early days, but then he was a little bit more ground-based near the end of his career.
Rayne hit that floor hard.
So that's exactly what Zack Rayne is doing. He is kind of mirroring that, where he's a little more ground-based, a little bit more technically sound, which is not a bad thing. That's actually smart, because it goes back to the basics. The old school stuff works. What an impressive, and a superhero landing, that's really hard on the knees.
Yes, it is. I was able to do that. Never.
I was going to say, I didn't think I ever seen you do that. Zack Rayne, there we go. Zack Rayne with those educated feet as well.
I mean, the man has a little bit of a martial arts background. He's showing that right now. He's taking out the legs, and hitting the hardest part of the ring was Anthony Young.
Exactly.
That is correct. And Zack Rayne knows that, and that's why he did it.
And I'm going to tell you something. I've been in the ring with Zack Rayne a few years ago, and I'm going to tell you. He's not the biggest guy, but I'll tell you what. When he kicks you with those legs, it hurts.
We're about to find that out right now.
It's kind of like a strong style in a way, He just
Yeah,
delivers
it was more than strong. When he hit me in the corner, I didn't know where the hell I was. And I'm serious.
You still don't know where you're at.
Besides that.
And what? Welcome to Eclipse. You're learning the hard way. Boom, right there. That kick in the corner. Zack
Exactly.
Notice how Zack Rayne didn't leave much space. He called him right in and delivered that kick instead of wasting time and getting that running start.
Oh, and I'm going to tell you guys,
Again,
you guys have
working
never
on
had
the
that? Yeah, that hurts.
Is there a takeover? Zack Rayne now. down, here it comes, off the rope. Kick to the back.
He's going to feel that next week.
Well, you can tell us, you said about being kicked. When you get kicked to the back like that, that drives the air out of your
Oh,
lungs.
it drives the air out of your lungs. But if it hits your kidney or the middle of your back, that's not fun.
Uh-oh. That man kicked to the back. And the look on Zack Rayne's face told the story right there if you saw that photo.
You know, you call that a receipt in the business, right?
Exactly right. Let me tell
Yeah.
you, I gotta give Mr. Young some credit for that because that takes a lot of chutzpah, as we say,
Yeah.
to do that.
He's not backing down. Snap
No,
there by Zack Rayne.
I gotta give the young guy credit.
He's coming in here and he's attacking Zack Rayne, not backing down.
And you know what? That's what you got to do, though. When you have a shot as a young guy to get a championship match against somebody the caliber of Zack Rayne, you
Here
got
we
to go
Never start the flare.
because you don't know when you're going to get that chance again.
No, you don't. And I mean, I think Anthony Young, one thing about Anthony Young that I've seen in prior matches, I mean, his time in, like you said, IWC, his time in 2PW Prospect Pro Wrestling, he gives it 100% no matter what he's doing.
Well, that's what you need to do. Oh, the step up kick.
Good Lord.
That was educated feet of Zack Rayne. I mean, as far as kicker, some of the strikers go when it comes to kicks, he's definitely one of the most talented.
Damn it, I lost it.
I mean, I did check with Anthony Young earlier in the day, and he said, "I'm ready." That's all he had to say. He didn't want to talk about it. He's just going to be focused. He was in the corner, and he got his head down, headphones on. I'm ready. That's all he said, and he's showing it.
Very veteran-like maneuver right there, the way he choked out Zack Rayne. Kind of hit Zack Rayne. Kicks leg out from underneath him. 81 Anthony Young going from inside outside. Double stomp. I was expecting the outside senton, but he switched up. Not really more effective, I think.
I'll tell you what, I haven't seen this Anthony Young, but this youngster is impressing me immensely.
He's doing a great job so far.
And he's, like you said, he's not backing down because you can't.
And he's not using a lot of high-flying moves. He's fighting Zack Rayne's style of match. Oh, beautiful!
Perfectly executed.
The heavens was A1 Anthony Young. Very nice. I'm impressed now.
I know this guy has so much to offer here in Eclipse Wrestling. I cannot wait to see, what future matches. But my God, he has taken it to the champ right now, and I mean.
And I think Zack Rayne underestimated this young guy.
I don't think Zack Rayne did that at all. I think Zack Rayne is very careful so far. He's not taking chances. Nice kick off the ropes. Down goes Anthony Young. I think he's actually he's looking at him as if he's a veteran of 20 years.
Well, he should.
I don't think he's taking it for granted at all, and that's the one thing about Zack Rayne is you don't see him do that very often. And look at the follow-in with the back elbow by Anthony Young. And you heard the impact.
I thought they were going to come onto our table there for a second. I'm getting nervous.
Oh, wow! What a kick.
Flying kind of like a flying Enziguri, Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, unreal.
Handspring into the Enziguri, very nice kick. And again, I like what I'm seeing from this Anthony Young. He's got a lot of potential.
He sure does. He sure does.
The only bad thing is, as they used to say, potential doesn't put food on the table. Championship will do.
Well, yeah, but the fact that the championship committee of Eclipse thought this young man worthy, it says volumes to him. I would say.
Well, again, Zack Rayne's not the kind that's going to back down from a challenge.
No, I mean, right now, if you really want to get technical, neither of these guys are backing down. Just back and forth. It's kind of like a chess game.
Oh my God, what a nice
More like a chest game.
Yes.
Echo throughout the arena here. And of course, I'm going to say, anybody watching this, the fans, we do miss you. We cannot wait until we can have you back in attendance. But until then, enjoy this great matchup and these kicks from Zack Rayne.
I mean,
Dangerous anybody.
he blocked that one, Mike.
Now these kicks and impact. Oh, what a knee. That could have broken a nose to get him in the right spot, but man, what a kick, what a knee.
Zach's gonna feel that tomorrow night.
He's feeling it tonight.
We are almost feeling it.
And the Young's going from pillar to post, splash in the corner, nicely done.
Delivered with a punch.
And here at the end, Johnny's going ahead of steam and kind of telegraphed it a little bit. Or for you younger folks, he kind of texted it. Look at the twisting of the legs to get his leg out of there.
I don't think it was texted, Mike.
I respect that, Jonathan. Has him up.
For atomic drop, the Manhattan drop, nice drop. And I like the way that that A1 is kind of linking moves together. Like that.
What agility.
That Manhattan drop into that kick and then that running star press. That's impressive right there. He's really combining the moves, making combos, and well, he's not giving. Unfortunately, now he's giving Zack a little chance to breathe.
A little bit too much,
Yeah.
I think.
I think he anticipated the 1-2-3 on that, guys, and I think it was just a huge letdown as soon as we seen the referee lift up two.
I would agree with that, Doc. I just think he thought, he thought that was it. This does not look good for Young.
He gets him over in that crab, and I've seen Rayne submit people.
That Lincoln walk of his, it's a tough hold to get when he gets it, especially in the middle of the ring. Oh, man.
How's your back, Mr. Anthony Young? Good Lord, that kick.
Out of alignment.
And there was no way he was stopping that.
No way. Zack found a way to stop it.
Well, yeah, Zack did, but Anthony.
Oh my God, that driver. That's it.
Unbelievable match.
I'll tell you what. Rain is victorious, but not for not a valiant effort from Anthony Young.
Wrestling heavyweight champion, the White Rabbit, Zack Rayne.
He won. Anthony Young came with a game plan, and he came to fight.
He took our champ to the limit.
He sure did.
And we've seen Zack Rayne, beat adversity left and right. But my God, tonight, a rookie in Anthony Young. I just can't wait to see what the future holds for this youngster.
And I'll
especially
tell you
right
what,
future.
yeah, it's very bright. That's why I have shades on. Well, not in this light.
And there's Zack Rayne congratulating, helping his opponent up. And that's a sign of what
Shows
Zack Rayne does.
sportsmanship.
Yes.
Zack Rayne is a great guy, though. I mean, he will kick your ass in that ring.
And to shake
But,
your hand.
but he's a gentleman, yeah.
And right afterwards.
I mean, you're going to know.
There it is, the White Rabbit. Again,
He is.
like I said,
That's what that means.
I've known that man for a
Max.
very, very long time.
You want it? You better come get it.
And again, he's got Matt Max right around the corner, chasing him down after what happened at the Orpha territory.
I thought maybe he was showing you were number 2. At least he didn't show you were number 1.